There's not really much to say about Dave Grohl's situation. A lot of people are just disappointed with him, which is valid. He cheated on his wife. I think they were together 15 years. I don't know. I'll watch a video on it and that will tell me, because I don't know nothing. It's not, you know, cheating's like pretty fucking disappointing, especially when you have a family, etc. And it's just, you know, sad. But nonetheless, it's kind of like a personal issue as like, well, it's not really as much of a, I don't know. I feel like weird looking into somebody's life and judging it super hard, but it's not good. I don't like that. But you know, Dave Grohl had some hits. That's how the song goes, right? Dave Grohl announces he cheated on his wife. So I'm wondering with this too, because I saw the post and I was like, was she gonna like air it out first, or did he just like naturally want to air this out publicly because he felt bad?
Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl is normally known for his good guy image, but today he's released a statement just moments ago that has rocked the internet. Grohl announced that he's the father of a newborn baby.
That's crazy.
Girl. There's just one problem. Grohl announced in his statement that he had the child out of wedlock. Grohl says that he's currently working
I don't know what that means.
things with his wife and kids, but also that he plans to be fully involved in this child's life. Here's everything we know at this point about Grohl's statement. A short time ago, Dave Grohl released a statement that rocked the internet. It turns out he did have another confession to make. He revealed
why they gotta say that? Why you gotta say that?
Statement that he's
outside his marriage. Oh, I didn't know there was a word for it.
A newborn baby girl outside of wedlock. Fans have been expressing outrage and disappointment at Dave Grohl on social media, while also offering messages of support to his longtime wife, Jordan Bloom. The Foo Fighters frontman and Bloom were married in a ceremony in Los Angeles on August 2nd, 2003. The couple would go on to have 3 children together. Violet, born in 2000.
That's pain. That's pain. That's pain.
2006, Harper, born in 2009, and Ophelia, born in 2014.
Damn, how old is Dave Grohl at this point? He's been around for so long. I mean, he was in Nirvana and shit. He's got to be, I'm going to say 58. That's my assumption. Was I right? I was close. 55. Well, I tried.
In a statement announcing the birth of his 4th child, his newborn daughter, Grohl admitted to infidelity, with the child being born outside of his marriage. He says he's working on repairing things within his family. Dave Grohl released the shocking statement a short time ago on social media, writing, "I've recently become the father of a new baby daughter, born outside of my marriage. I plan to be a loving and supportive parent to her. I love my wife and my children, and I'm doing everything I can to regain their trust and earn their forgiveness. We're grateful for your consideration toward all."
That's a tough one to fix, in my opinion. I'd have a hard time with that personally, especially when there's so much to it. I wonder how ongoing it was too. I mean, it's between them and, you know, obviously the family and everything. Obviously having it be a spectacle is a weird way to deal with it or whatever, you know, with the celebrity status. I mean, if they choose to try to move forward with it, I wish them the best. And if she chooses to not forgive him and move forward, I totally could understand that, because for me personally, I'd have a very hard time, especially, I mean, just in general, that'd be like, so I don't know, I'd have a very hard time with forgiving somebody for that, or trying to look past that. Even if I wanted to, I would have a very hard time. 55 and having a kid is crazy. Yeah.
Toward all the children involved,
teach their own,
as we move forward together, Dave. And with that statement from Dave Grohl, the reaction on social media
I think the thing is too, though, like, I mean, he's a human. It's not good. I'm not trying to justify it or anything. I think it's pretty painful and sad for her and his kids. But I mean, people do fucking things that they shouldn't do. I don't really have anything to say about that, I guess.
Been strong to say the least, with many people expressing outrage at him. This fan wrote, "Have never felt deeper parasocial betrayal than Dave Grohl cheating on his wife."
Parasocial behavior.
Wrote, "Dave Grohl cheating on his wife and having a whole ass baby outside of his marriage was not on my effing 2024 bingo card." This fan wrote, "Dave Grohl missed a trick not opening the statement with, 'I've got another confession to make.'"
That's true. That would have been pretty good.
This fan wrote, "Dave Grohl, you were supposed to be the GOAT. The GOAT." This fan wrote, "You can't even trust bloody Dave Grohl. I give up." And this fan said, "Why do I feel personally betrayed by Dave Grohl?" So this is obviously a very bad look from Grohl, and it's a tough situation. I really feel for his family at this.
Cheating is so pointless. You're completely right. Totally agree on that. Definitely pointless. I don't know. I guess some people probably maybe get off on the fact that they're doing that. I don't know, but yeah, that's unfortunate. It's pretty cruel.
Ultimately, Dave did choose to be fully transparent with fans. This was not something that came out in the press prior to him making this acknowledgement and in this statement. So ultimately, fans are going to think of it what they want. But
Cheating is wrong, and if you're not in a happy relationship, then just leave. Yeah, I mean, ideally that makes sense. I don't know. I really don't know why people do it, to be quite honest. I mean, unless if that's what they get off on, is that, you know, they're doing something behind somebody's back. But yeah, it's you know, hurtful.
This is definitely something that has shook the internet. I've seen a lot of comments from people that are like, damn, not Dave Grohl, you know, just given that squeaky clean image that he has, in the sense, you know, the good guy Grohl, which everybody always says about him. So, you know, think of it what you will, but that is your latest update here.
Yeah, that's super disappointing. I remember like seeing this yesterday on like Instagram, and I was just like, I literally sent it to my sister. I was just like, fuck. It's just, I don't know. I guess like just in general, it makes me sad, you know, because I'm just such a person that thinks that love is so like, I don't know. I just like, it's such a nice idea and like a feeling. And I think that seeing people betray somebody's heart is just really sad, especially in the situation that he's in. Yeah, hopefully whatever they choose is what they feel is the right answer, whether that's moving forward together and trying to move past this or etc. And hopefully he tries to do better and does do better. I don't know if he can be forgiven for this. That's, you know, up to them, but it's pretty sad. Wait, what? What is this? Warped Tour is returning in 2025. Is this happening right now? What the fuck? Guys, I'm employed again. I'm employed. Oh, Kevin Lyman. Wait, no, that's not a video though. That's a photo. All right, let me see.
From its founding all the way back in 1995 to its unfortunate end in 2019, few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour. Everyone from Paramore to Fall Out Boy to Sum 41 and even Blink 182, just to name a few. And I'm only naming a handful, including none other than Katy Perry, who also got her start on the Vans Warped Tour.
There's a lot. Mike Posner was on it, and Eminem, blah, 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 blah.
In 2019, since that time, things really haven't felt the same. Of course, we have Spotify and social media, but there's no better way to discover a new band than seeing this massive lineup of artists, going to a show and getting to see them in person. And so after that, a lot of bands really had a tough time kind of staying in it once Warped Tour went away.
Warped Tour was like the biggest. It's like, I didn't even realize, because I went on it when I was a kid. I was like 16 or so. It's insane, like the impact that Warped Tour had. It has, because it was 2 months of just bands touring, and so many of them, probably 100 at some point, or 80 or something like that. There's just so much culture to the scene.
The Warped Tour would also host cool live streams where fans who couldn't attend would get a chance to watch their favorite bands broadcast.
Talk about the Warped YouTubers that ruined it.
Responsible for helping to
just
introduce
kidding.
Some of today's biggest artists, both in rock and in pop. In the years that followed after the end of the Warped Tour, many bands have struggled to connect with fans. While we have social media and Spotify and playlists, nothing compares to performing in front of the passionate audience that the Warped Tour would bring. And now, one of rock music's most iconic brands will be making a comeback in 2025. It's so great for a number of reasons to hear that Warped Tour is coming back. Number one, especially for the
Is it confirmed? Like, what did that even say?
Audience and really grow their fan base. I think that's a much better way for them than, let's say, Spotify or the internet or what have you. Although those are great ways as well, there's no substitute for live music, so it's great to hear. It's also wonderful to hear that Kevin Lyman will be involved. I don't think it's going to be exactly like Warped Tour was in the past, but I also think they're definitely going to do this smart, and it's going to have that nice nostalgic feel for so many people like myself who grew up going to Warped Tour that means so much to them. So I'm excited to see that. Now, can they keep those ticket prices down?
Where the fuck was the confirmation? Where's the confirmation? Why did I sound like Hank Hill? Well, if it happens, it happens.